Hey y'all, hey, it is I, Sean Jones Harris of Zaria's Creations, and I am here to hopefully give you guys a quick DIY. So if you haven't seen my video where I put this social media planner together, I will leave a link up here where you can actually come back and watch it later. But what I want to do, because this video is pretty much somewhat by request, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I had posted this half sheet. It's not really a planner, but it's just like note paper. And I thought the colors were super cute. Pinkish, rose goldish. And it has a daily in there. I put a frosted cover over my laminated cover because the laminated cover, although it is 5 mil, I did a 5 mil on it, I did not want for my cover to get messed up. So what I did was I added the frosted cover to where I can still see right through the cover to my design. So, sorry guys, a couple people asked me how did I do this, so I am going to do my best to recreate it. And put one on this one, because in this video I use the Happy Planner DIY cover, and it's not as hard and thick as the actual planner, like when you go to buy their planner covers. And so it's kind of flimsy. It has this open top here, and it's really soft, and it actually has come apart in my bag. Actually came off today, and so I don't want that to happen. I want to protect my cover. So I am going to show you how I made the frosted cover and what this thing has to do with it. So if you want to see how I did it, make sure you stay tuned. Guys, so this is, as you can see, a chopping mat, 11 inches by 14 inches, and you're supposed to be able to carve, chop, and do crafts. Oh, I didn't realize it actually said crafts on here. Interesting. Versatile chopping mats that protect countertops when preparing food. There's 2 pieces in here. And so what I did was I cut this up and I made it a cover. So let's do it again. All right, so I'm just going to open it up. Oh, that's so interesting. I wonder how they use it for crafts, or is it like something you can use as a placemat to do crafts on, so that you're not, and if that's the case, I need to get more. Alright, sorry guys for that noise, but it is like a placemat, like a dinner placemat, and there's 2. On the one side it's like really shiny, and the other side is frosted. So I guess you can do it either way. And so before I even cut it, let's just see. So I have frosted side up, and then I'm going to lay this, and you can still see it over top. It gives it an extra covering. So I am going to get this measured out, and then we will get to cutting. All right, so here is my cutting mat, and need to clean it off. Got this mat from, I believe I got this off of Amazon. And if I did, I'll leave a link in the description down below so that you can get your own if you like. I really do like it. It's nice and thick, and it's pink. So I am going to measure the whole entire area, which comes to 8 inches. 8 inches by almost 9 3/4. So that's the half. What comes after the half? So it's like 9 5/8. It's like 9 it's almost 9 3/4, but it's a little bit past the 5/8 as well. So let's see, what are we gonna do? So this is 8. So I'll probably do it, not even a whole quarter. Can you see the measurements? Let's see. All right, so not even a whole quarter, because a whole quarter would take us here, and I don't want it to be that much off. So before the quarter mark is an 1/8. So I'll do 8 1/8 wide, and then I'll do 9, I guess 9 3/4 on the height. All right, so let me grab my guillotine. I don't know if I got this from Amazon or if I actually purchased this in the store. The lock on. This does have a sharp blade, so make sure that you do not leave this loose around children. It is a swing line. Let me see so you can see it. It is a swing line guillotine, paper trimmer, cutter, however way. Sorry, I am shaking the camera. I'm trying to get the, I'm at the top of my, let's see. I was trying to get it so that you can actually see the top there. Okay. So now that you can see the top, you can't see the bottom. All right, so what did I say? I said I was going to do 8 1/8 going this away. So let's see. Here is 8 1/2, and that is 8 1/4. So we're going to use this little mark right here. All right, I think that'll be 8 1/8, and hopefully this will cut all the way down. And it did, yay. And then I said I was gonna do 9 3/4, right? Now I'm nervous. Let's see. And that is right on the one. So do I want to just... So if I do it right there, that gives me just a little lip. But then how's that going to be cutting? I did not imagine that. All right, so let's go back to here. All right, so we're going to keep it at the 3/4 so that hopefully it'll sit right when I go to punch the hole. Ooh, I did that really quick. I didn't give myself a chance to think about it one more again. All right, so before I cut the back page, I'm actually going to punch holes. And I do have a corner rounder that I think will, that looks like the 1/2 inch one. This corner rounder here is from We Are Memory Keepers. It's called a Crocodile Corner Chomper. And it has on there, the two sizes are 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch. Okay, so I'm going to do, that looks like a 1/2 inch, so I'm going to do a 1/2 inch on the corner, and you can just insert it right into the center, and hopefully this will cut. I don't remember. Yep. Okay, great. I didn't remember if I did this with the other one. So that one was done. And hey, you want to show off here. Alright, so for this one, we're just going to take the scissors. You know, kids like to show off when they have an audience, so I guess tools do as well. Just leave that there. Then I'm going to pull out, I purchased an arc punch because, where do I have it? So I purchased this arc punch because when I am laminating and trying to put holes in with the Happy Planner punch, it's not going over so well. So I purchased this arc punch, a little dusty, sorry, I believe off of Amazon. And it actually says Arc by Staples. And I'll leave a link for that as well in the description. In here, I don't know if you guys can see it, it has measurements. It says A5 Junior, letter A4, and yep, that's what it says. So the one thing that I want to do is I want to count how many holes are in here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I put this back? I did. Okay, so it's 9 holes. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 holes. So I know that I want to have 9 holes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I want to move that up. And I want to give myself like just a little wait, I gotta figure this out because I have to make sure my top one, okay, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but that gives me 10. So where am I going wrong here? Because I only need 9. Okay, maybe I just needed to do that to hold it and measure it up. So what I just did was I took the holes in here and I lined them up. There is a medium strip, like a middle strip on the actual board, and I'll show you guys this again. So hopefully this is right. Of where I have this. So let me just turn it so that I can actually punch it. Ooh, sorry if I shook the table and it went through. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was I took the Happy Planner, the holes, and there is a middle line on each of these, I guess to show where the middle of the, where the punch is actually going. So that is where I lined it up. So let's see, how did I do? Because I actually went back to the store to see if I can find more in case if I really messed this up, and there weren't any more. So I have to try another Dollar Tree. And did I say I got this from the Dollar Tree? And I got it from the food section. One thing I do notice with the Arc Punch versus the Happy Planner Punch is that you have a little longer leeway. So hopefully this will still measure up and it won't be too far off. Hopefully. I mean, it resembles the arcs. And I guess they're different. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just flipping it to make sure that it is on all of my rings. So let's push it back. All of my rings. And the cover covers the bottom. Now there is a little lip right here that I can go back and cut off. At the top, it's pretty much even, but I may trim just a little bit more off the cover because when I open it, I want to be able to open both at the same time. And then also what's pretty cool having a frosted cover is that if I want to put like some bling or anything on here, I can do that. Alright, so I think I'm going to trim just a little bit down because I didn't want it to be that far off. And then I will use that. I'll use this to be my template for the back. Alright, I said this was going to be short. I don't know how short this actually is. Let's move this over. Let's move this out the way. And I'm about to use that. But let's see. I think I'll just leave it right here at 8. And that is probably because these here are shorter. So it doesn't sit all the way on. Okay, and then I'll just do my corner rounder one more again. And then we are ready for, and I use the 1/2 inch on here. We'll be ready for the back, to do the back. Alright, so what was it? 8, the long way. Well, let's get 8. Let's move this big. And this thing is pretty. It's kind of heavy. Not so heavy. It won't be getting carried in my book bag, that's for certain. So it's not one of those type projects. Alright, so we're going to put it at the 8. Alrighty. And I don't know what I'll use this for, but I'll use it for something. Maybe if I do some minis and do my own cover with the minis. Oh, why did I do that? Because I still have to do... What did I say I was doing? Oh, 9 3/4. I think 9 3/4 was the number for that. Alright, so here is my 9 3/4. Right there. It's easier to see down here than it is up there because I've already punched the daggone thing. So that's my fault. Alright, let's lock this so that when I pick it up, it won't fly off the handle on me. And let's bring out our arc punch. And it's already set. And so I'll just make sure that it rests up against the marker that I have here. Make sure that it rests up against there. And then I will punch it. And it was an easy pull out. And then too, I like to conserve space. You can just put that down and it locks into place. I forgot to show you guys that. So now I can put this up. Bring back my social media planner. And I guess these rings are different as far as maybe the width of the actual rings. And I think I do have some arc rings because they were on sale at Staples. What did I get on? Oh, okay. So now I have another protective cover for the front, and this one will be for the back. And it was only $1. And then I'm going to save the rest because if I do a DIY mini using 5 ml, yeah, I like this. Using some 5 ml or something, I could use this as a cover for that. And that would be pretty decent. Only for $1, guys. Only $1. And yeah, it didn't even take that long. Easy measuring, just using the actual cover as a template and just having a few tools like the guillotine as well as the arc punch is your best bet when using this particular type. And you can just easily just wipe it down, wipe it off, and you're good to go. All right, guys, that seemed to be pretty easy, right? So let me know down below, do you do your own DIY covers for your planners? And if so, what do you use? Have you used this Happy Planner cover, or do you have a thicker laminating machine where you can actually laminate a heavier laminate? Or if you've even tried this. And if you're going to try it, make sure that you post it up on Instagram and tag me so that I can see how well you did. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. And until next time, see ya.